Well, hi, Leos. Welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for What is My Ex Thinking? So let's find out. What are Leo's exes thinking, please? What are Leo's exes thinking? Wow. Okay, let's see what we have here. Please give me more cards for this reading, universe. For Leos, what are their exes thinking? What are they thinking, please? Whoops. What are they thinking? Okay, we got plenty of cards. Let's get them out here so we can read them. Turn it back over. Okay. Leos. All right. So Leos, the overall energy of this reading is the Hangman. This is reaching out to the universe, asking for guidance, asking for answers. Well, when this card comes out, the universe hears you. This surrounds the whole reading. This is in both your energies. So the universe here is providing enlightenment to you. Some of that could be in this reading. Up here in your main energy is the star. This is the card of Aquarius. You might have Aquarius in your chart or around you someplace, but mostly this is about seeing your own reflection, remembering who you are, who you were born to be. It's a very spiritual card. So this is a healing card. It's right next to the Six of Swords. That's moving away from those rocky waters down here into smoother, calmer, more peaceful waters. It's right next to your healing card, which is helping you to move into those better, calmer waters here. It's right next to the Eight of Swords. So you were feeling trapped. You were feeling trapped in this relationship, and you really didn't know how to get out. That's how it feels. You felt bound by the relationship, but it was an illusion. This card is a card of illusion, this Eight of Swords. See, this figure's feet are completely free to move about. They can walk right out of there. They just can't see that they can. They don't feel like they can, but they can. But you are. Because it's right next to the Six of Swords. So you are finding your way out of that. And you are healing. Under the star, the healing card here, is the Nine of Wands. So it's like, this is in both your energies. This relationship just came to like a wit's end. It's like it built and built this, whatever went wrong here, it just kept building until it came to a point where it just couldn't exist anymore, this relationship. It wore both of you out to a frazzle. It tired you both out. It's right next to the Hangman. That's part of what happened, is it just, this relationship was too much for the two of you, and it just ended up wearing you out. So next to the Hangman here, we had the Five of Pentacles. So you were left feeling alone, And so were they. And neither one of you care for that. Neither one of you. This is not a good alone feeling. Okay? Feeling rejected, out in the cold, depressed, even sick over this breakup. You might have felt sick before the breakup happened, but it was not a good feeling. It's next to the hangman. That's part of what you both want answers about, is how did it get here, to this point here. So then we have the Six of Pentacles. This is in their energy. This is what they are feeling worn out about, one of the things, and that is that their scales of balance were thrown out of whack. They felt like they weren't getting their fair share of the relationship, but also they weren't giving their fair share to the relationship, and they know it. And you know, a lot of times you get what you give. So they really were not giving, they were giving you peanuts. They know it. They were taking control of your life scales and just giving you peanuts, making you kind of beg for attention. And then next to the Six of Pentacles is the Six of Cups. This is under the hangman. This is part of what the universe wants them to know, that you're a soulmate. They might have known you since childhood, but you are a soulmate either way. And this is how they treated their soulmate. They just didn't contribute to the relationship enough. Next to the Six of Cups is the Three of Cups. So I think they're doing a little bit of drinking or something now. It's under that card of loneliness, and I think they're trying to drink away their sorrows right now because they know that they've lost a soulmate, and they know that it was their fault. And then we have the Magician here. So the Magician, trying to figure out, this is manifesting, hiding things. I think they were hiding something. I think they were hiding some other relationship or just options that perhaps that's what was holding them back. I don't think it really might have been a relationship, but it was options that were confusing them. That's why they didn't feel like they had everything to give you in the relationship, because they weren't sure that they wanted to give you everything in this relationship because they were confused over all the love choices that are out there in the world. So that's kind of what they were hiding from you. That's what they didn't tell you. That's why they might have told you, but that's what held them back from treating you better in this relationship. Because I knew if they did, it would just move it further down the road. It would help it move forward, and they weren't sure that they wanted it to move forward because they knew there was a lot of options out there. In both your energies here, we have the King of Pentacles, which is possible Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You're both still looking at each other. Okay, so you're healing over here. You're remembering who you are. You're moving away from the rockiness of the relationship, and you're trying to sail in the smoother, calmer waters. You're unbinding yourself from this relationship. You're walking away from it here. Yet, you're still thinking about the ex, male or female here with this King of Pentacles, and vice versa. It's because of the loneliness, the loneliness. And you're both still thinking about each other and wondering about each other. This card is right next to the Queen of Swords. This is the truth and the clarity. I think that's both what you're seeking from the Hanged Man, from the universe here, is the truth and the clarity about this relationship. What was it? And I think you're getting that truth and clarity. The Hanged Man's head is enlightening, is trying to enlighten you both about what happened here. But the truth is they were confused, because this is under there, and you want to know part of the reason why this relationship was the way it was is because they couldn't settle on one cup. They were never sure enough to just say, okay, this is the cup for me. Then we had the moon up here next to the Eight of Swords and above the King of Pentacles. This is the card of Pisces, so someone could have Pisces in their chart. But this is about things being revealed, things coming to light, things that have not been shown coming to light. This is above the King of Pentacles here. Also, the Hanged Man is trying to bring some things to light. Let me take out more cards. Let me see what comes up next to that moon card, if I can, please. Please, for our Leos. What are their exes thinking? Universe. For Leos, what are their... Whoa, there you are, Leo. What are their exes thinking? What are their exes thinking? Okay. We got here 3. Oh, you are twin flames. You're twin flames. Okay, that answers a lot. You're not only soulmates. You're twin flames because we have the Queen and King of Swords that came out here. So the King of Swords, truth and clarity, there's your twin flame relationship right there. That's what this relationship was lacking, was truth, clarity, communication. And so, being that the King of Swords came out next to the Moon card, that is what was hidden. That's what was not being shown, was all the truth and the clarity. Keeping things to oneself in this relationship was only damaging it. So we had Temperance down here next to the Seven of Cups. And Temperance is about the universe working really, really hard to get things to go the way the universe planned for them to go. Working hard to make things happen the way they're supposed to happen. Now this is next to the Seven of Cups, and then we have Leo right above it. So yes, so Leo card, Strength card. So there you are, all right. The universe is working on you. I think this could be you or the King of Swords, either one. There really could be some air energy someplace in this reading, but mostly it's about the truth and the communication. It was lacking. It was behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, you got the Moon card in your energy and the Magician in theirs. And so this figure has this infinity symbol above their head. This is the symbol of knowing, the symbol of intuition. This is in both your energies. This is handling things now with grace, with gentleness. I feel, and then being right above Temperance, I think the two of you, the universe kind of wants you two to communicate truthfully and honestly with each other. I'm going to try and fill up this hole right here because I don't know. I feel like there it is. So let's see what that is. Communication. Yes. They want you two to communicate, just like I was saying. I think they want you to have truthful, clear communication with each other. That's what Temperance is working on here. mostly on his side, because this is in his energy. And then his card is right above it, right before all that communication. So we'll see what happens here, Leos. Wow, that was your reading. Thank you so much for watching Quickie Tarot.